Hey, good morning, everybody. It's good to see you all. This is another one of those weekly announcements with regards to high school and how you all are doing, and wanted to pass along some important information. Today is Monday, September 14th, and it marks our fifth week of school thus far. And to be honest with you, obviously this whole virtual learning thing continues to be challenging, but kudos to you all. You guys are overall doing a pretty good job with it. I know it can be a little bit frustrating and it seems like a lot, but again, I think you guys are doing it and you're getting better at it, more importantly. So keep working at it. Keep putting that emphasis on responding to your teachers via email when they reach out to you. If you're late with something, let them know the reason why. Communicate is key. And so as we begin this fifth week, I've got a few bullet points on my little agenda here I wanted to speak with you all about. Hopefully this, again, will keep you all informed so that you know what's going on and you can think, again, long-term about what it is that we're doing right now and how that's going to help you in your high school career. The first thing I wanted to talk about was grades. If you are a Google Classroom student and you are seeing this message, you know that your progress report was mailed out last week. Again, many students are doing what they need to do. There's a few students that are a little bit behind and we have to pick up. In terms of Edgenuity students, we have not forgotten about you, I promise. Those students will start seeing progress reports coming home in the next week or so. So everybody needs to understand that you should be working. That's the bottom line, is that even though we are at home and we have different schedules and we have a lot of flexibility within those schedules, we need to be working. So that's why I want to talk about what are those work expectations. So one of the things that's confusing a lot of folks is they say that I feel overwhelmed. I got too many assignments. We have to keep in mind that some of these assignments are simply just clicking and hitting submit, watching a video, for example, looking at some sort of small political cartoon if you're in social studies. A lot of these things are just very incremental and very small. We've included them in the grade book so you can see the big picture view of what it is that you're doing and what it looks like. But you have to stay on top of these assignments. Everything that the teachers are doing and everything that I can see, you're in a position to be successful. It just takes that dedication and that time. With regards to work hours, I want you all to think about it this way. When you're at school here from approximately 7:15 to 2:30 in the afternoon, you're here almost 6.5 hours a day. Take out 30 minutes for lunch and all your passing periods, and you're in the class for a little more than 5.5 hours every day. So when you're online at home, and our general expectation is you should be working on each class for approximately an hour each day, that means that you're working about 4 to 5 hours online. Now, some folks may finish up a little bit sooner, and some folks may need a little bit more time. But again, the way that the work is structured is that we're looking at about an hour each day, so that it's 4 to 5 hours Tuesday through Friday. Now, if you're behind, you need to be working on Mondays and you need to be working on the weekends, because again, we're on a year and a semester type of approach. And again, I'm going to explain this one last time, and I hope that this really resonates with everybody. Typical classes like Algebra 1, Biology, Government, English 2, English 1, Senior Lit, they're all typically taught in a year's time frame from August until May. Well, in order to decrease the workload for you and for the teachers, we've gone to 4 classes. But that means that our year-long classes are now taught in a semester. So they go from August to December instead of August to May. And so first semester credit, which is typically awarded in December, at the end of December after finals, is awarded in the middle of October, approximately October 21st. And then your second semester credit, which is typically awarded after your spring finals in May, is awarded at the end of December. So it's really important that you understand that if you're digging yourself in a hole with regards to your work, you don't have a lot of extra time to dig yourselves out. So please stay on top of that work. Understand what's at stake right now. The next thing I want to talk about is NWA. If you are a 9th and 10th grade student and you're on Google Classroom, you should have received an invite from one of your core teachers this week with regards to testing on Thursday and Friday. This is a required test for all 9th and 10th graders. And again, Google Classroom students will be testing this Thursday and Friday. If you have some sort of conflict for some reason, you need to email those teachers. You will not be able to earn passing credit in those classes without having a valid NWEA score on file. If you're an Edgenuity student, you're scheduled to start taking your assessments next week, and you'll be looking for emails from myself and others with regards to the instructions on how to do it. But again, I cannot stress enough the importance of knowing that you have these very important assessments to take for 9th and 10th graders. With regards to all of our students, 9th through 12th, I've heard a lot of comments about, are we coming back to school? I got to be honest with you, I just don't know what that time frame is. We've heard some movement from some other school districts, but there's still not a whole lot of consensus or uniformity in decision making at this point as to when all kids will go back to school. So again, you have to think long term. You have to be adult oriented and understanding that this is a long term thing at this point, and you have to think strategically about how you're using your time and what are things going to look like when you are done with this whole virtual learning, whether it be in October or January or God help us if it's at the end of May. We just don't know. So put yourself in the best position to have all of those high school credits, to be on that path towards graduation, so that when you get out of here, the goal is always that you have as many doors open to you as possible. So if I haven't heard from you and you want to reach out, please do so. You know how to get a hold of me here at the school. You can email me. Again, we got a lot of point people here. Mrs. Ware is your freshman contact. A lot of you have already heard from her. And then we have Coach Davey, who's our 10th grade contact. And then I'm trying to coordinate all of the support for the 11th and 12th graders, along with Mrs. Serwin, who's your counselor for the high school. So again, you got a lot of people in addition to your teachers that are here to help, but you have to be willing to reach out. I know this was a little bit longer message. Again, make this 5th week a good work week. Again, before we know it, the end of this semester is going to be over, and we want to be able to give as many high school credits to students that earn them as possible. So you still have quite a bit of work to do. Good luck, and if you need anything, please don't hesitate to reach out. Go Hawks, and we'll hopefully see you soon. Bye-bye.